Live. We're live. How you doing, everybody? Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. Welcome to the channel today. I'm just double checking to make sure my channel is alive and well, and that I'm on the air, and that you're able to join me. It looks like everything is happening. Fantastic. Welcome one, welcome all to TWB for a Monday evening here in beautiful Crestonia. It's nice to have you folks joining me today. Just pardon me as I triple check my own phone, make sure my show is showing up live like it should be. I hope you're doing well. There I am. Showing up live like it should be. Yeah, I'm there. Fantastic. Welcome you guys to the channel Traveling with Bruce from Creston, British Columbia, where we love to talk about cruise ships, cruise ship news, trends, developments, and anything else. If it's at all possible, we would rather talk about happy, uplifting news on TWB, but sometimes we have to you have to tell it the way it is, and some of you don't like it, and I'm sorry that has to be the case, but there are times where we have to tell you what we think is going on, and we think you are important enough to know what is happening. But like I said, it doesn't always make everyone happy, and that's the price a YouTuber has to pay sometimes. The wrath of upset viewers who don't like hearing what the YouTuber is telling them, because it isn't always pleasant. But it's okay. We're going to be all right. We're going to make it. We're hoping to get through this virus. And oh gosh, please let a vaccine happen soon, please. I don't know how soon, but soon would be really nice, because I would love to go cruising again. I really miss it. Tell me, did any of you get an ad before this show aired? Would you please let me know if you saw an ad on this show? I just saw that someone's just telling me they saw an ad from the Cayman Islands. It was Jen. Thank you, Jen, for letting me know. Just saw a lovely but short ad on the Cayman Islands before the show. I'd love to know if any of you get an ad before this show started when you signed in. That would be kind of neat to know. News. I've got lots of news to bring up today, some cruise news. And some channel news. And I'm going to wait a little longer for the channel news. I want a bunch of you to be able to sign in before I don't want to repeat myself 50 times over. I'd like to get this all in one shot. The channel now is at 60,500 subscribers and growing. I've been doing live shows lately with guests of other YouTubers, and that is having a positive effect on the YouTube, on the new subscriber counts for this channel. And so if you are new and you've never watched me live before, you've watched a few of my videos and you saw me talk to a creator and you decided to subscribe, I welcome you with open arms to Traveling with Bruce for my regular Monday night, 8 o'clock Eastern time show. It's lovely of you to be here. You may find that a number of these viewers you're watching are popping up all kinds of emojis like anchors and lighthouses and martini drinks and cruise ships and happy faces and beach balls and TWB logos and stuff. Those are sponsor members of this channel, and I thank them very much for being sponsor members of this channel. To become a sponsor member of this channel, you need to hit the click on the join button, follow the prompts. You're making a donation to this channel on a monthly basis, which is about $9.99 a month US, I think it is. It's about 33 cents a day. And for that, you get to join me Mondays at 7 o'clock, an hour before this show, for a 1 hour hangout just with sponsor members and myself. Then you get to use the emojis like crazy. I make special videos for my sponsor members from time to time, and you can also use these emojis if you're just commenting on my on any of my videos. If you're just saying, hey, I love the video you just made about this topic, and you can pop in 15 of those emojis. Fantastic! I love it when you do that, because it shows everyone else, hey, where do those come from? Who gets to use those? Thank you, everybody. All right. I want to talk about the big news of the channel here. This has everything to do with sponsor members, and I'm hoping to grow the sponsor member community dramatically. What's happening is I'm adding a second show every week just for sponsor members. I'm stopping my trivia shows. that I usually do Thursdays or Fridays or whenever, or Saturdays. I'm stopping those, and they are now going to the sponsor member side of the channel. Fridays, every Friday, I will be live at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock UK time, 9 o'clock, noon my time. So I'm going to do 2 live shows a week for sponsor members. Mondays at 7, just before this show. Fridays at 3 in the afternoon, New York time, Eastern time. And the Friday show will be cruise news, a hangout with yours truly, and trivia. And that's going to happen every Friday. So if you love playing trivia on this channel, and I know a number of you do, you'll be able to join me every Friday for trivia on the sponsor, becoming a sponsor member. And I can tell you one good piece of news that one of my sponsor members mentioned just a few minutes ago. Well, you know what, Bruce? There won't be any trolls coming into your trivia show, because once in a while we do trivia and we get trolls coming in, and they write up a bunch of nasty stuff and they try to interfere with it. Well, unless they want to pay me, they want to become sponsor members, and then I can kick them out. I don't think we're going to have any troll issues on our second show every week. So please consider becoming a sponsor member of this channel and join me twice a week for sponsor member shows. The Monday show is usually 55 minutes long. I start at 7 p.m. Eastern and end it just before I start this show. And then the Friday show will be as long as it goes. It'll be, it could be an hour, it could be 2 hours. It all depends on just how much trivia I've got going and what's happening in the world. Chuck Spencer, thank you for becoming a sponsor member right on this telecast. I really appreciate it. This is wonderful. It's rare that I see this happen on my channel. Thank you, and welcome to the club. You're welcome to join us twice a week, and of course, fire up those emojis all you want. And welcome to the club. This is wonderful. Any of you else who would love to join, I would just be so honored if you did. I also want to tell you some other news about YouTube. I need to be upfront with you folks. You need to know what the hell is going on. I'm having issues here with YouTube. I've had issues now since the middle of September. I've been trying to resolve it with the YouTube team. I'm praying and hoping that they're fixing this issue. I'm praying that somewhere in the YouTube hierarchy, there are people with power that are looking into an issue that I've got going here. And that is that since the middle of September, I have not been paid any advertising on my shows, on my commercials, for my videos. You're getting commercials. You're telling me you're getting commercials, but I'm not getting paid. All of my advertising from September the 15th until September the 30th were eliminated from existence after the fact. It was about the 2nd, 3rd of October. My earnings for September were chopped dramatically. I went into my analytics and I found that I cannot find a single reference to any advertising showing on my channel from September 15th to September the 30th. That's the first issue. The second issue is from October 1 until right now. The channel is telling me, YouTube is telling me that what I am generating in ad revenue is about 1/3 of normal, which is bunk. My viewers on this channel, you folks at home right now, are the highest demographic viewers that YouTube has. You're not 14-year-old video game players. You are a demographic that YouTube craves to get. And I have this audience. This is my audience. This is TWB. But the ad rates that are being shown to me, what YouTube is telling me that they're generating on ad rates is about 1/3 of normal. And that is incorrect, because the Cayman Islands, when they advertise to you guys, they aren't paying the kind of advertising that people are paying to 14-year-old kids on a gaming channel. Those viewers are easy to get. There are gazillions of them to shoot at. And so the advertisers have a field day to advertise to 14-year-old kids. But to advertise to this demographic that is right here with me right now, There are limited channels you can go to on a dependable basis, and this is one of them. And that's why the Cayman Islands is advertising to you through here, because they know you're here. They know you're here. Caymans are paying top dollar to advertise themselves because they're not after the budget traveler. No budget traveler travels to the Cayman Islands for a 2-week holiday. Cannot be done. Much too expensive. And so I know the numbers are wrong. I have indicated this to YouTube, and we have got nothing coming back from them right now. I have all I'm getting from YouTube are the canned responses that a computer would spit out saying, everything's fine, all is well, everything is working normally. There are no issues at YouTube. I've never had my channel ever not generate ad revenue since I've been monetized, ever. And so this is a big problem for me. So in order to counteract it, and in order to deal with it, because this could take 6 months to a year before this is resolved, if it is ever resolved. It may never be resolved. The only other way I can build income on this channel is to deliver income to you that you want and enjoy. And trivia is one of those areas that a number of you love the trivia show. I've been doing trivia for over 2 years, 2.5 years. Of course, the cruise news that you enjoy as well. And so I've decided I will give you more for a sponsor membership. If you become a sponsor member of this channel, you're not going to get 4 shows a month anymore. You're going to get 8 shows a month now. You're going to get double the number of live shows to choose from. You can either watch them live or you can watch them on a replay. Up to you. It's the least I can do. It's a way for me to offer sponsor members more for their donation. And the hope I have is that we increase this number of sponsors dramatically so that I can take the heat will lessen on the ad side, because I want to get away from this problem that I'm having, because I don't know if it'll ever happen again, if it'll continue or gets worse. I have no idea. But with sponsor members, if 99% of my sponsor members every month renew, which they almost always do, I can count on income that I know is coming to this channel. I'm a full-timer. This is my job. I don't do anything else but follow cruise ship news, stock market news for my 2 channels, Traveling with Bruce and Stock Markets with Bruce. And that is the big news of this channel. That's what's happening. And if you can see your way clear to becoming a sponsor member, I would appreciate it. Last thing I'll mention is I get criticized from time to time, and it's okay. I'm a big boy. I can take it. I get criticized by people who say to me, you're always asking us for money. You're always begging for handouts. And unfortunately, full-time YouTubers that are under 1 million in size, 1 million subscribers or less, we've got to figure out a way to make a go of this. And to get there, it can take quite some time. I don't know if I'll ever get to 200,000 subscribers. I don't know if this niche of cruise ship news is big enough to get me to that level. But in the meantime, daddy's got to eat. And so I'm always asking for donations. I'm not shy about it. I don't like to do it, but I do it. But I will say to you this: if you're making a donation to the channel, I thank you. If you're making a super chat through YouTube, I thank you. But I will tell you that 70% of your donation comes to me. 30% goes to the YouTube system. I only get paid once a month from YouTube. Every YouTuber gets paid on the 21st of each month, the 3rd week of each month. We get paid for the month before. So if you're making a contribution on a super chat on the 1st of the month, I won't get that until the 21st of the next month. I have to wait up to 7 weeks to get my cash. I love it if any donation is made to my channel, if you make it through my PayPal donate button, which is up here on my homepage or down here in the link down below. There's a PayPal donate button that you can use that costs you nothing to use. It's the same to you either way, but the difference to me is unbelievable. If you're sending me, say, $1, if you send me $1 here on YouTube, I end up with 70 cents. If you send me $1 on PayPal, I get 98 cents. That is a huge difference. The second difference, I get the funds within minutes, and I can literally go to the bank machine tomorrow morning and withdraw it, or I have it at my beck and call. So getting a YouTube donation, a PayPal donation is the preferred method for this YouTuber for support with respect to individual donations. That's why when you're looking for one of these, if you're thinking about getting a cell phone amplifier, I always beg you to please send me a donation on PayPal for this, $50 US. We'll ship this to you airmail. If you want a postcard from Creston, if you'd like to get a postcard from Creston, doesn't look like that, but it's a bit different. Make a donation to the channel, and I will mail you a postcard no matter where in the world you are. Suggested donation, $10. Suggested. Anything like that helps. As I say, I can't count on advertising anymore. I have been living off the advertising revenue of this channel since November of 2018. So that's going to be 3 years, 18, 19, 2 years, until September. And the whole thing shut down. The whole thing went bonkers, and I don't know what's going on. So there's the problem right there with YouTube right now for this YouTuber. I have heard from other YouTubers they're having issues, but I don't know if anyone else is having this issue. I am praying that this is a technical problem. I am praying that someone at YouTube is figuring it out or will. But I have, so far, the response that I've had from the contacts I've made have been less than inspiring. And so I am really skeptical that anything seriously positive is going to happen here. And I am left to my own devices to survive on YouTube. So if I can attract enough subscribers, I can keep going. If I can attract enough purchasers of stuff like this, or these cards, or any donations, I can keep going. If you're picking up any items from RedBubble, somebody bought something today on RedBubble, thank you. That lets me keep going. Do not be surprised if I come up with other ways to try to make money. At the moment, I cannot count on YouTube to deliver the goods. I'm delivering the goods. I'm delivering 400 to 600,000 views a month, and sometimes I'm able to generate 1 million views a month. I'm bringing the product to the channel. I'm bringing the viewers to the channel. You folks are the best of the best demographic there is. They're not paying me for it. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is, but it's very disheartening, incredibly frustrating, and it makes for some sleepless nights. And so what can I say? I'm reaching out to all of you to help this channel survive. There you go. There it is. Now, cruise news. Let's get into the cruise news of the day. Royal Caribbean is the first one I want to talk about. They made an announcement late Friday night through the SEC. They did a filing, which they have to do under law. They're a publicly traded company. Royal Caribbean shares are trading at about $59, $60 a share right now. They came out with an announcement that they were able to raise $1 billion, as they had hoped to, through the way of stock sales and a senior note offering. They raised $500 million selling stock at $60 a share. The shares had been at 72 the week before that announcement, went down to 60. They blew out the stock at $60 a share to investors. They've raised $500 million doing that. And then they raised another $500 million doing a senior bond offering, a note offering, which is convertible into stock at $82.50 a share. That side of the deal made no sense to me as a former stockbroker and investment advisor. There is no way any other public company could do this unless the buyer likely was an insider of the company. And my hunch is, and I still haven't got the official word on this, but the hunch I have is that the buyer of the bond, which is convertible at $82.50 a share, are insiders of the company, former founders of the company. And that's my hunch. We'll see. It doesn't matter? No, it doesn't matter. $1 billion is $1 billion. How long does $1 billion last at Royal Caribbean right now? 120 days. That's how long that'll last them. In 120 days, that billion is gone, and they will have to come back again for another billion. They will come back. Carnival will come back. Norwegian will come back. All three publicly traded companies will be coming back for more money, because I cannot see how they're going to be cruising in the very near future. I have said this before. I will say it again. Like it or not, there's an election coming up in 2 weeks and 1 day. Surprise, in case you didn't know, it's a U.S. election for President of the United States. And that means an entire administration is on the line in 14, 15 days. If the current administration renews their mandate and can stay another 4 years, you will likely be able to start cruising sometime in December on a very limited basis out of U.S. ports. Maybe not Carnival, but Royal Caribbean and Norwegian. On the other hand, if the administration shifts over and a new administration is coming in at the end of January 20th or so, I can tell you right now that within 2 weeks of the election having been done, you are going to start hearing policy announcements from the new administration that will take place on day one of the new presidency. And the first, not the first, but one of the first you're going to hear about is government departments will no longer be run by political appointees to the president. These government entities will now be run by people who are put in charge of these government entities that are non-political, which means someone like a Dr. Fauci will be left the hell alone to do his job, along with the CDC, the health departments, and everybody else. And if that's the case, count on it, bank on it, no cruising out of the US until February, March 2021 at the least, because the CDC wanted to keep that no sail order in place until March 2021. That's what they wanted. That's what they recommended. They felt that was the safe thing to do. The political appointees decided otherwise, and they wanted cruising to start November 1. Well, the cruise lines canceled all November cruises anyway. They're not going to start till December. But if the new administration is coming in, they're going to announce in the first 2 weeks in November what they plan to do. I can tell you right now, the cruise lines will not start sailing in December. They'll just go, no. We know what's going to happen. We start sailing in December, we're going to be shut down again in February. No way. We're not going to do that. So they're not going to upset the new administration in waiting. If that's what's going to happen, they're not going to do it. And so, folks, it is entirely likely that we will not see a cruiser get on a cruise ship in U.S. waters until well into 2021. And I come back to the final result. We need a vaccine. We need a vaccine. It's as simple as that. We need a vaccine. Without a vaccine, it's impossible. I talked to I talked to my travel agent today. I talked to the channel's travel agency, Amber and Travel. I talked to Caitlin today. And Caitlin is telling me that everything is canceled, everything is done, and she's not booking anything for anybody. I asked her, I said, well, if somebody wants to book a cruise, are you going to take the booking? She says, no, I'm not taking a booking right now. I'm not going through the process to subject a passenger, a potential customer, through all of this heartbreak, because at the end of the day, I have no guarantee that the cruise I'm booking will happen. Until I know for sure there's cruising again, I'm not booking any cruises. The cruise that this channel had, our group cruise for December the 6th, is finished. It is towed. I knew it was finished months ago because there's no way we'd be able to leave Miami or Port Canaveral on a cruise. But it's official. My channel's group cruises are all canceled. They're not going to happen. Rightly or wrongly, happy or sad, it's just a fact. It's just not going to happen. Now, in official terms, if you go to Royal Caribbean's website, or you go to vacations.com, or you go to some of these other websites and you look up cruises, you will find you can book a cruise and pay for a cruise all you want in December, January, February, March, April. You can pay anything you want. The cruise lines will happily take a reservation. They will gladly take your money. But they're not going to give you the product until they can give you the product. And I can tell you here, it's highly unlikely we're going to see cruising for any time soon. Now, again, It's all up to November the 3rd. I'm a Canadian. I'm in Canada. I can't vote. I'm only sitting on the sidelines here watching what's going on from this side of the border. I can tell you that on this side of the border, today, the government of Canada announced to Canadians that the border shutdown between Canada and the US for all land crossings has been extended again until November the 21st, another month. So there will be no driving across the border for any Canadian into the USA or any American into Canada now until after November 21. I can also tell you there won't be any driving in there in the December either. This is going to go on for a while. As I said earlier, if there's a change in administrations, I cannot see even the Canadian border opening until next April. I just don't see it happening. I think the CDC and the health authorities in Canada will now be on a synergy level. They will be similarly on similar paths, as it were, and there will not be any border crossing. And Canadians will be told, stay home. Don't leave the country to go to the USA. Can't do it. I'm not making this stuff up. I don't want to tell you this. I don't want to say anything like this. I have no choice. I have to tell you this. Now, some of you might be saying, that's why you're not getting any advertising money, because you're talking about this kind of stuff and you're making somebody angry. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's all good. It's all great. We're going to sing Kumbaya by the campfire next week. We're going to get the marshmallows out and it's all going to go away like magic. Not happening. Sorry, it's just not happening. All right. Carnival. The news from Carnival. There's a federal judge that is mucking up the works. This isn't new, folks. This didn't start last week. Those of you out there who have been slamming this judge, trying to slam this judge through my comments, I'm not appreciating it. You're being rather childish and you're being quite naive. The reality is this. Carnival was polluting U.S. waters for years, and they got caught red-handed, ended up in trial, and were found guilty of the crime of polluting in U.S. waters through Princess Cruise Lines, Holland America Cruise Lines, and Carnival Cruise Lines. They agreed to a 7-year probation. They paid a $40 million fine, so none of the executives went to jail, and they broke their probation last year. Already last summer, not 2020, 2019, they were breaking their probation. They got caught red-handed circumventing the rules. They were putting in what were called magic pipes. Have you heard that term yet? Magic pipes. They were doing an end around to try to dump waste overboard without getting caught by the U.S. authorities that they were doing it. They, instead of using another machine to process sewage, they were just dumping it into the ocean through a separate pipe that apparently had been installed in a number of ships. And they got caught. Crew members had been brought in for questioning. They fessed up because they were going to jail if they didn't tell the truth. There was all kinds of evidence that Carnival was screwing around, trying to pull a fast one, quote unquote. The judge got wind of this last year. Another $20 million fine was assessed. And now there are even more monitors monitoring the cruise line. Carnival is in big trouble with the federal court of the United States. They are bucking for a huge fine and or suspension. And the judge publicly said, what am I supposed to do now? Now what do I do? You guys are cheating on the probation order. I got $60 million of your money and you guys are still doing it. It's just not enough to stop you guys. What will it take to get you guys to stop doing the hanky-panky with our waters? God forbid what they're doing in the Bahamas. The Bahamas has no way of monitoring all the cruise ships out there. What are they doing in St. Kitts? What are they doing around Barbados? What are they doing around the Dominican Republic? What have they been doing around Jamaica? What in international waters, period, what have they been up to? If they're pulling these kinds of stunts in U.S. waters, what do you think they're doing everywhere else? Are they angels everywhere else, but only in the USA? I don't think so. I think it's the other way around. I think the last place they want to get caught breaking U.S. law is in the USA. I mean, it's the last place you want to do it. If you can dump caustic materials in international waters, no one is watching. No one has a right to stop you. I think that's what's going on. I hate to be such a nasty guy about this, but I don't think it's just one cruise line. I think there are others, and I think the cargo ships of the world are having a field day with crap as well. And why is it, folks? Why is it in the middle of the Pacific there are gigantic collections of plastic that have been floating on the surface for decades, that ships are going out picking up tons of this stuff to try to get rid of it, and it just keeps coming and keeps coming because it's being done by everybody everywhere. It's not a cruise line issue. It's not just a container ship issue. It's everything. Fishing trawlers, perhaps militaries around the world. Who knows what is being dumped where? It's out of sight, out of mind. We don't see it on our television sets. We don't know. And in Canada and in America and in Europe and the developed world, we have an 8-second attention span, and we just don't care unless it affects us personally. And if you turn on your tap at your home and the water coming out of your tap is clean, there is no problem. And if there's no problem, what's to get all upset about? Okay, fair enough. In any event, Carnival is in trouble. They are now being told they might need a 60-day in advance certification for each and in every individual ship that they want to bring into U.S. waters. They're going to have those ships inspected by the courts, auditors, the marine specialists that the court has access to, and they've got access to the best. And these people will go on these ships and do a thorough inspection. And I don't know if Carnival has a single ship that's good enough to enter U.S. waters under marine law. I really don't know. It might be only the ships built in the last 2 years that might be a high enough standard to actually pass all the marine standards that are out there. I can guess that if they tried to do this in France, Spain, Italy, Germany, and other countries, they might not pass at all, because the rules over in Europe are much more stringent than the rules in the USA. But the USA is a loosey-goosey place most of the time. But this judge has put her foot down and said, enough's enough, you guys. $60 million won't stop you. Watch this. I've got power. You don't think I have power? I have power. Watch what I'm going to do. And I'm wondering if Carnival will even be allowed to sail within the first 2 months of the green light being given. The good news for Carnival, in a direct kind of way, if there's no sailing until next March, they've got till then to fix up their issues. But if there is sailing in December, they're not going to be sailing in the U.S. waters in December. They're not going to be allowed in. This is a problem. And for shareholders of Carnival, get the hell out. My little polite piece of advice, get the hell out of that stock now, because this company is not going to be sailing in the U.S. market for quite some time. They are guaranteed to burn off billions more in cash that they've got on hand. They have money, but it's going to evaporate on them. And the number one market in the world is the American cruise market, and they're not going to be a part of it for quite some time on every single line they operate. Sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but those are the facts. Take it or leave it, but that's the way it is. All right. The next piece of news for you guys is coming from Europe. It has to do with MSC. The folks at MSC did not reveal this information to the world. The information that I'm about to tell you is only coming to you because I found it through a website, a few websites, and the information they got from a reporter. It was the news media that actually spilled the beans on what happened with the MSC cruise ship, the Grandiosa. The Grandiosa was on a series of cruises in Europe. Grandiosa has been sailing between a number of ports, including Genoa, I believe Palermo, I think Naples, and a few other spots. And typically what MSC does, and I think this is kind of cool, is if you go on a 1-week cruise on the MSC line, normal times, you can get on or get off the ship in Genoa, or you can get on or get off the ship in Palermo. You can get on or get off in Naples, off in Rome. Whichever home port, whatever port the ship goes to, you can get on or get off as a paying passenger for your 1-week cruise. So you might have a cruise that goes from Naples to Naples, Genoa to Genoa, and you're on the ship with people from other spots that have come on and got off the ship the entire time. In the normal times, back in 2019, when everything was fine, there were MSC ships starting in Genoa, going to Barcelona, going to Palermo, going to Naples, Florence, Rome, and you could hop on, hop off on your 1-week rotation. In any event, this particular ship, they left Palermo from Sicily, and they were heading to Malta, scheduled stop. The captain had to radio in to the harbor master in Malta. I think is it Valletta? Had to come in and say, we have a positive case of the virus. We think we have one. We have a test. We have a positive. We think we have a positive test. Malta officials told the captain, you can bring your ship in, but you cannot disembark any passengers. Now, folks, you're wondering what it's going to be like when cruising starts again. Here we are 5-6 weeks into cruising in the Mediterranean. This ship has been to Malta 5-6 times on its route. The one time it shows up with one suspected case, one, Malta says you can't come in with a passenger. You can't drop a passenger off. No one gets off. No one gets on. You can pick up some gas. You can pick up some water. You can buy some booze. You can get some food. You can get some bandages, whatever supplies you need, you can buy them from us. No problem. But you can't do any humans offer on the ship with one case. And my viewers who watched the video I did last week on this story, a number of them are saying, how do you know it's a false positive? Maybe it's a false positive test. I don't know. Well, I'm telling you, it didn't take that. It didn't take a second test to get Malta to reconsider or to make, they just made the decision instantly. One case, no one can get off the ship. What's going to happen in the USA? What's going to happen in the Caribbean when we start sailing out of the United States? We leave Miami for a 1-week cruise. You're in Barbados. One person is got the COVID. Barbados says nobody can get off. All of you Americans, all of you Jamaicans, all of you, everybody who's on the ship, you stay on the ship. Nobody can get off or on. This is how twitchy everything else. I don't know how cruising can restart. Back to MSC. One case stopped that ship from dropping anybody off. That ship then went into Malta, did its thing in the harbor, whatever it had to do, left the harbor, and has now sailed back to Genoa. And they've done a second test, and the confirmation was made on the second test that it is a positive. Now, the Italian health authorities have sent a letter to all passengers on that ship and all passengers who've been on that ship for the past 2 weeks to let them know that, guess what? You might have been on a cruise ship that had a positive case. Where did this person get this case from? We don't know. Did the person get it from the ship? Did the person bring it on board with them? We don't know. The tracing is now being done all over Italy, if not Europe. I believe the MSC ship allows passengers from European countries, the Schengen countries, there's a term for that, to get on that ship. And so thousands of letters have gone out. A huge tracing job is being done. I don't know what else is happening to the passengers of that ship. Were they all tested as well when they got back for a retest? I have no idea. Because here's the kicker to the story. MSC, under Italian law, is under no obligation whatsoever to notify anyone of a positive test on their ships. This one slipped out. This positive slipped out. It was the first one in almost 2 months. Now, I've been telling you folks that MSC has been sailing in the Mediterranean now for a couple of months, and apparently there have been no cases of the virus. Well, surprise, surprise, we have a case. What we now find out is there could have been others. No one knows because MSC is under no obligation to have to reveal any of it to anyone. So, my dear viewers, I think they've been putting on 2,000 to 2,500 passengers a week on that ship for 8 weeks. That's 20,000 cruisers that may have been on that ship in the last 2 months. How many had a positive test and nobody knew it? No one has been told. What about the Italian authorities? Have they been told? What the heck is going on over there? If they're not doing it, I can understand why. Why would you, as a country, want to reveal there was a positive test? It could be bad for business. We don't want to do that. We want to keep them coming, folks. But in reality, for those of us who are innocent victims of a law that allows a cruise line to operate without disclosing the true nature of the health of their crew and passengers, I think I am entitled to know this, especially if I have underlying conditions that might kill me if I get a virus like this. No rule. They don't have to say it. It was a reporter that did it, broke the story in Italian newspapers, and at first it was tried to keep quiet. Then it exploded. And I brought out the story here. Other YouTubers have brought out the story. What's going on? What the hell is going on? I know that Costa, they originally said they had 7 passengers test positive. Now it's 8 that have tested positive for the virus. There's a massive tracing program being done there. That was the Costa Dima. That was last week. A French company had chartered the ship. I believe all passengers were from France, but I could be mistaken on this. I don't really know. I don't know how to find out this info at the moment. But the bottom line is 8 passengers tested positive on that ship. So that's 2 ships now in the Mediterranean where they've had positive tests. And I know for a fact that the numbers of the positive cases in Italy are surging. Spain, the UK, Germany, France, exploding. Highest numbers since March. And I'm shocked that train travel is still allowed, plane travel is allowed, travel between countries, and cruises. I'm dumbfounded by it all, but I know why. It's the almighty dollar. They're trying to keep the money flowing because they want the economy to keep going. And so the health of the public is being put into second place. The economy is first. Although I will admit that certain countries, certain cities, certain states in Europe, certain like provinces and territories, they have put in new restrictions. They are doing that, but I don't know if it's enough. I really don't know if it's enough. And you can fly from the United States to Europe right now. You can fly to France if you want. You can fly to the UK if you want, and back. And it's only a matter of time between when we start seeing outbreaks in the USA from travelers from Europe, because they're going to come over and they don't have a fever. They don't feel ill. They don't have a sore throat. They don't feel unwell, but they've got the virus. And a couple of weeks later, Wichita has an outbreak from someone who went to whatever. It's disturbing. Canada is not immune. No country is immune. Wherever there's free travel, this will happen. And we've seen it happen, and we're seeing it happen again. And we're coming into the cold and flu season, and we're only just beginning the nightmare that we could be beginning. And I don't want to be telling you this. I don't want to be doing this on my travel channel. You notice me, I'm not traveling right now. I hate that. I want to be traveling, but I want to be traveling safely. I want to be traveling the way I used to travel, where I would go to an airport and not have to wear a mask over my nose and mouth. I would like to know that if I have a bite to eat in the local restaurant in the airport, that I might not catch a virus. I'd like to know if I get on an airplane and someone coughs, it's okay. We all cough from time to time. Or someone has a cold. I can handle a cold if I get a cold. But I don't want to travel in a situation where, oh my gosh, I could be in a situation where I'm on a plane with somebody that has a virus, the strain of which, the particular strain of this particular virus can really knock me out. And boy, I just don't want to be doing that. And I know millions of others don't either. But again, I don't like doing this, but I have to do it. All right. One more time, let me tell you what's happening with this channel. For those of you who are here, we have 290 of you here. Welcome to TWB. If it's your first time, thank you for being here. Tell me it's your first time. Let me know where you're from. I want to read some of your comments if it's at all possible. Making changes to the channel due to the fact that this channel has had an interference in its ad revenues. From what source, why, how, what, I don't know. But since the middle of September, this channel has been wiped out with respect to ad revenue. I have decided to add a second weekly show for sponsor members of this channel. And if you're a sponsor member of this channel, God bless you for being one already. If you would become one, thank you so much. 33 cents a day, you can become a sponsor member, and you can join me twice a week, Monday nights at 7 o'clock Eastern. Before this live show, I'm on for an hour with sponsor members only. And now Fridays at 3 o'clock Eastern time, 8 o'clock UK time. What time is that in Australia? For those Aussies of you who are watching right now, if it's 8 o'clock in London, what time is it in Sydney or Melbourne? Would you let me know? I'm guessing it's about, we're about 12 hours apart from the West Coast here. So I'm guessing it's noon. Is it midnight? I don't even know. You got to tell me. Please tell me. In any event, I'm going live on Fridays, and Fridays will be a live show about cruise ship news, a hangout show with the creator, as always, and trivia. There'll be a trivia show guaranteed every Friday, 3 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock UK time for sponsor members. I will not be doing a trivia show anymore on the big channel, on the regular channel any longer. I will now only do trivia once a week, Fridays, on the sponsor member show every Friday afternoon. So as a sponsor member, you get not 4 live shows a month, you get 8 live shows a month for your 33 cent a day contribution to this channel. Plus you will get the use of emojis that you can use now. And from time to time, I'll be making special videos just for sponsor members. And I thank you so much. It's the only way that I can improve my earnings on a monthly basis and rely less on the uncertain advertising situation that is happening right now on YouTube to this channel. Okay, so there's the big news of the day. I thank you all for being here, following me, picking up TWB merchandise on the RedBubble Store, link down below. Thank you for sending me donations on my PayPal account, which I really appreciate more than anything you can imagine, because 98% of that money comes to us, Jennifer and I, very low handling fees. We really appreciate you for that. Okay, thank you one and all. If you have any questions about cruising, send me a super chat and it'll be highlighted. There are probably 500 messages here. I couldn't possibly read them all this morning, this afternoon, this evening. But I'll promise to read any question that comes in a super chat for sure, because it stands out like you can't miss it. Thanks again for becoming sponsor members. If you're becoming a sponsor member during the show, I'll give you a shout out as best as I can as well. I really, really appreciate it. People who are here right now, the People's Republic of San Francisco achieving my groupie status. Thank you. Sylvan Forrest, who is in the hospital. Welcome, buddy, to the show. We're all wishing you the best. I can't wait for you to get the heck out of that hospital. Get better, get stronger, get home, and see that lovely wife of yours and your dad. I can't wait for you to be out of there. Ray and Sue's Travel. Hi, guys. Hi, Bruce. Hi, everybody. Ray and Sue's Travel channel are in the house. Hope you're all well. Ray and Sue have a channel on YouTube. They love to talk about cruising as well. If you get a chance, check out their channel. They're trying to grow their channel. They have about 190 odd subscribers, and give them a look if you can. Kirk Brunson. Hey, Bruce and TW family. Kirk from the Big Apple is here. Bruce, I hope you got my message. I did, Kirk. I know all about it. You'll be on. You'll definitely be here Friday. I know all about it. It's all good, buddy. And you do what you got to do. And we will see you Friday night for the sponsor member, the first ever sponsor member show for a Friday night for trivia and everything else. Ken Kachura. Hi, Ken. Hi, Bruce and all from Janet and Ken in Saginaw, Michigan. It's 45 degrees and the rain is moving in. Gas is $2.16 a gallon. We have only 2 more weeks to endure political ads. I hear you there. Can't we all wait for this to be over? Welcome and thank you again to the 2 of you who constantly are sending me postcards and greetings. I very much appreciate it. There is a postcard coming your way from yours truly very shortly. Thank you so much for all your support. Carol, hello, Bruce and TWB family, back out of the hospital. Oh, Carol, thank God you're home. I hope you're getting better and stronger too. Sylvan, 81 in Delray Beach. Winter is coming. Kirk Brunson, hi, Sylvan. I hope you're doing well. Dylan, hola, Bruce. Hiya, everybody. Stephanie Dory, sponsor member. I'm here, Bruce. It's been a hectic day. Welcome, Stephanie, to the channel, the show, and thank you, as always, for being a sponsor member of this channel. Ray and Sue, it's 1 a.m. here in the UK, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It's wet and windy. Gas is still $5 a gallon. Always will be over there. It's unbelievable. Dylan Seaman says, live. Yes, sir, we're live. Linda Dewar, hi, everybody. Last day of summer weather in Reno. Hopefully fall and winter will bring rain, snow to the blanket these persistent fires. Boy, wouldn't that be great if we get moisture on those fires out west. My gosh, what about Colorado now? They're battling it too. Dr. Mingala, hiya, Bruce, from 29 Palms in California. Still hot, but sun, not laser intensity. Cold nights are starting. Love that area. Yucca Valley, that whole region there. Jennifer and I, we love driving through there. Joshua Tree National Park. We drive through that area to get to Vegas. We love going through that region over there. The scenery is spectacular. If you've never been down in the Yucca Valley in California, you're missing something. It's pretty cool. Don Massey, good evening, Bruce. Don, thank you for sharing my videos on my Facebook group page. Those of you who don't know, I have a Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's, just like right here. And we've got, where is that? There they are. There's the 2 L. We've got a whole bunch of you joined over there. If you'd like to join my Traveling with Bruce group page on Facebook, just ask to join. I'm the administrator. I'll let you in. And do me a favor, when I upload a new video, please share it to your friends on Facebook to help this channel grow. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much, Don. Dan, every time you do that. Hi from Maine, says J.R. Dean. Thank you, Jay. Angela is Angela 2002. I'm a big fan. Thank you so much. Shawana is here. Hi, Shawana. Nice to see you. MG Toe. Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm so happy and excited to be here. Welcome. Margie is here. Hi, TWB. Nick B. Good evening, Bruce. Jen. Bruce, I saw a lovely but very short ad on the Cayman Islands before the show. Nick, good evening, Bruce. Jack, greetings from all Conroy, Texas, USA. A mix of rain and sunshine. 81 Fahrenheit. Thank you, Jack and Jen, for being sponsor members. Margie, no ad for me. Okay, nope, says Ron. Paper City Gamer Jeff, I got an ad. Thank you, buddy. Again, all your support. I really appreciate it. Lori, it's getting colder in Wisconsin, but the numbers are soaring here for the virus. Saw a Biden ad at the start of your show. We saw a Biden ad. Right on. Andrew, ad on Domino's. You see the ads that are running? I'm not getting paid for these. I just had an ad about Kamala Harris. Interesting, says Nick B. Brittany, hi, Bruce and all. I have a special guest listening in with me, aka as my mother. Right on, Mom. Welcome, Mom. Donnell, hi, Bruce and all. No ad before the show. Jeremy, not in Montreal. Dr. Mengele, no ads. I've got it blocked. Right on. Carol, yes, I don't know what it was for, but there was an ad. Dylan, before I went to premium, I saw the Cayman ad. Right on. Those of you who are premium members of YouTube, I thank you because you're making a payment to YouTube to not get ads. YouTube is making a payment to me for every minute you watch me. I am still getting that revenue. That revenue has not stopped coming in, thankfully, but the ad revenue is out of control. It's been totally, virtually, completely shut off. It's ridiculous. Jeannie, hello, everybody from Bill and Jeannie, East Tennessee, Norton ad. Thank you, Jeannie, for being a sponsor member of my channel. M. Robin, as for Voltaren and a dog grooming brush, ads, 2 ads. Benny Hides, hi, Bruce, hi, Benny. MG, GameStop is up to $13.97, was over 14. It was even over 15 a share on Friday for a brief moment in time. They're going higher. They're going over 20 bucks a share. I can feel it. Jonathan, Anchor, thumbs up. You want to see emojis? Jonathan Jones is using the emojis. Arthur Troyer got a political ad. Rocky Grasso, another sponsor member. Political ad before hearing your voice. Interesting. They're out there like crazy, and I'm not getting paid for those. In Kimberly, hi, Bruce from Minnesota. I did not get an ad today. Margie, remember to give Bruce thumbs ups. Douglas Johns from beautiful Creston, British Columbia. Welcome, Douglas, saying hi from beautiful Creston. Neighbor of ours somewhere around here. Welcome, buddy, to the channel and the show tonight. I'm glad you could make it. Dr. Mengele, Three Amigos show was very good. We had a lot of fun doing that. Always growing. Yes, I am new. Angels, I'm outside of the Harmony of the Seas right now. By the way, day after tomorrow, Wednesday night, I'm live at 8 o'clock Eastern. Special guest, Sharon at Sea, will be on this channel live this Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern. Pop in and say hi to her, and we'll be talking about YouTube and cruising and everything else. And I'm looking very much forward to having her join us. Don't forget, this Wednesday night, my guest, Sharon at Sea, on the air. I saw an ad for Spectrum, my TV and internet provider, says Brittany. Okay, Chuck Spencer, I got lucky. No ads this time. Right on, buddy. Jan, shipping sunglasses. Brittany, let's all give Bruce a thumbs up. Great idea. Darlene Meyer, hi, Bruce and TWB family. Saw some sort of a cancer ad before your show. 87 degrees and sunny here in Turlock, California, in the Central Valley. Gail, what happened today in Florida? I have no idea. Maryland, Alaska got hit with a 7.4 earthquake. I heard that. Sandy, hi, everybody from sunny Malibu. Starting to feel like fall. J.R. Den, all I get for ads are the ever-present political propaganda from both sides. Lucky me, lucky everybody. Donnell, hi Margie, me too, laughing out loud. Edward, love your chats. Thank you, Edward. Marilyn, yeah, I'm joining. Thank you, Marilyn. Mark B, yo Bruce, greetings from Montreal. Busy, rainy, chilly Monday here, ready to sit and watch. Have you ever done an all-inclusive resort? What's your number one destination? I have done an all-inclusive resort. I was in Mexico, in Cancun, at a 5-star, I think it was called Great Moon Resort. I can't remember, something Moon. Very nice place. It was a long time ago. Had a big hot tub right in the room, big king-size bed, loved it. But I love cruising more. I really love cruising more. Cindy, hello, everybody. Welcome, Cindy, and thank you. Chuck, again, thank you, Chuck. Your last message was the one before you became a sponsor member. Now you are a sponsor member. Thank you for becoming a sponsor member live on this telecast. I really appreciate it. We get 3 or 4 more. We will be adding another emoji to the count, and hopefully a bunch will join for Friday night as well. Edward, no trolls, please. Nick B, trivia will be one more. Saying ain't so. Susan R, hi all from Metro DC. Gas, $1.89 at Costco. $2.15 at regular gas stations, 75 degrees today. We'll be sunbathing Wednesday, 80 degrees in Metro DC. That's pretty nice weather. Pretty nice. Chuck Spencer, I just had to. I can't miss out on the trivia. That's right, Chuck. Come on in Friday night for the trivia show on this channel. Friday at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock in the UK, noon Pacific for sponsor members of this channel. Please join today. Brittany, here is my review of the mask I got from RedBubble. It is something I can handle wearing. Right on. Jen, welcome Chuck to the group. Angels, I see Harmony of the Seas, the Oasis of the Seas. Rose Henderson saying, okay. Chuck, Cindy Bridges, welcome Chuck Spencer, another one sponsor member welcoming a new one. Dr. Mengele, I guess I will miss you. Sadly, many of YouTube channels are doing the sponsor-only thing. It's one way we can guarantee ourselves some form of an income because the ad thing is a Wild West shootout show. We have no control over it. I have no idea what's going on. No one is telling me what's happening. I only get canned responses every time I ask what's happening with my channel. No one is able to tell me. I think these people I'm talking to are powerless. They're just paid so much an hour to answer these queries, and they just go, oh, he's wondering about that. Oh, that's number 54. Give him the response number 54, and it starts off with, everything is fine. There's nothing to worry about. I know you're on the Titanic. I know the water is up to your knees, and it's cold, but this is normal. Everything's fine. We wash the decks this way now. I know the ship's at a bit of an angle, but this helps us sweep the dust down the deck a lot faster. All is well. Nothing to worry about. It's okay. I have no idea what's going on. Stephanie Dory, welcome. Chuck Spencer, glad to have you. Jack Wise, alas, I have a regular schedule to get ready Friday at 3 o'clock. I may get home by 4. I'll join when I get home. Jack, the way I talk, I still won't have started trivia by then. Cindy Bridges, welcome Chuck Spencer. Mark B, yo Bruce, greetings from Montreal. Busy, rainy, chilly Monday here, ready to sit and watch. Have you ever done an all-inclusive resort? Yes, I've done that. Tushar Patel, get to the news, buddy. Don't talk about yourself. Don't talk to your viewers. Just give me the news so I can get out of here. Thank you, Tusher. Rose Henderson, I love all the inclusive vacations. Cindy, yes, Bruce, right now I get like political ads. Troy, hey, Bruce, all the way from sunny 91-degree California. Rose Henderson, Mark B. Edward, I have not seen any ads. Nikki, hi, everybody. Welcome. Rose Henderson, Mark B. Honestly, I prefer all the clubs I've resorts. Kay Breeden, hello, Bruce from Jacksonville, Florida. Love you and always love hearing what you have to say. Thank you very much. I'm on every Monday and every Wednesday for sure if I can for anyone watching this channel. MG, thumbs ups everybody for Bruce. Roy, hello from Peterborough. Hello, Roy. Rose Henderson, Mark B, all inclusives are awesome. Jen, Too Sharp, please be patient as this is his channel, his news. He is usually on for several hours. Don't forget to hit the like button. Stephanie, that's why I've been getting more ads. Ron Clark, they currently are not after cruise travelers. Laugh out loud. Todd, hello from Nova Scotia, first-time subscriber. Todd, welcome to the channel. Welcome to subscribing with TWB, joining 60,500 other crazy cruise addicts on this channel. I love that you're here. Consider becoming a sponsor member too. Ron Clark, where in Nova Scotia they want to know. Sandy, I get 1 or 2 ads on all of your videos. I watch them. Jen, hi Todd, welcome to the channel. Billy, good evening, Bruce. Hello, TWB. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you, Billy. Margie Butcher, when I went through TV, I get political ads, but through iPhone, I don't get anything. Isn't that something? Todd Gilmore, Lawrencetown Beach. Welcome, Todd, from Lawrencetown Beach. Rose Henderson, cruising, all inclusive. You have to try it. Make it your cruising. Make your decision. Annie, in Australia, got a fat Pearson ad with a slim girl, but I'm not much bigger than her. Didn't pay attention to the product. I don't need it. No problem at all. Mermaid C, late to your show, but you're here. Hi, Mermaid, says Jen. Mermaid is saying hi. Annie, grandson arrived. Have to go catch up later. You take care, Annie Mon. Ron Clark, thanks, Todd. I usually live in Wolfville. Looks like Ron Clark has become a member of this channel in the meantime. Ron, thank you. And Rebecca Reimer has also become a member of this channel. I'm seeing the new notifications pop up here as I'm trying to catch up to you guys. Thank you to both of you for becoming sponsor members while I'm on the air tonight. That is 3 tonight who have joined in. We are going to have a great time on Mondays and Fridays. Fridays is going to be the trivia night, at 3 in the afternoon Eastern. Thank you, both of you, for joining in. Andrew says hi. Hi, Andrew. Matty is thumbs up for Bruce. Thank you, Matty. News, according to the Business Insiders, the company Ocean Builders is acquiring a ship from Carnival and will start auctioning off rooms starting at $25,000. They're targeting remote workers, influencers, etc. Yeah, I heard something about this ship being acquired. I'm not sure where it's going to end up. I thought, was it Panama? Was it going to be in Panama? That might be it. I'm not sure. In any event, thank you. Jack Wise, why is it insanity? I don't know. Jonathan, 102 thumbs ups as of about, how long ago? 15 minutes ago. Debbie Manuel, sorry I'm so late. Hey there, TWB. Welcome, Debbie Manuel. And thank you for being a sponsor member. Jen, no way, Declan, in my humble opinion, of course. Diane Sanders, so do cruise ports have, will they have backup hotels to quarantine any passengers who test positive? I have no idea. I don't think they want to go there. I think cruise ports are trying to figure out a way. How can we welcome passengers but not assist them if they get ill? How can we just take in money but not spend any money? Can we make the cruise lines buy a master health package, an insurance package? Is that a way to do this? If there's an insurance package included in the cruise fare going forward, starting next year, maybe the passengers then, if they get sick, will be paid for this somehow, because we then know the passenger can afford the cost of the healthcare they're going to get here. I have no idea, folks. There's so many things to be worked out yet. Nothing's been done. Curtis, big up, Bruce. Thank you, Curtis. Rose, COVID. Declan, influenza of 1819 was far worse, only lasted 2 years. Donnell, welcome back, Debbie. Sherry, Sunsets, Awesome Sunsets Travel is in the house. Hi there, Miss Debbie. Hello there, Sherry. Sylvia is saying hello. Hi, Sylvia, to you. Myra Weinstein, how come it seems to be only the cruising industry that is being hit so hard with this COVID-19 testing? Do passengers who are flying have to have a COVID-19 test before they're allowed to fly? It depends on the country, depends on the airline. I just saw a report today on CNBC. Jane Wells, who's a business reporter, I love her, She flew from California to Hawaii to do a report this week about what's going on over there because Hawaii is trying to open up again. And she had to do testing in the US on the mainland. Then she got tested as soon as she landed. And there's all kinds of protocols in place, but it's still a bit sketchy. There's a lot of that going on. I'm not sure how this is going to work out in the end. Sherry is saying hi to Sylvia. Sylvia saying hi to Sherry. Donnell, hi there, Sylvia. Mermaid, now, no, you do take a COVID test to fly. You now do that. Sylvia, hi, Bruce, got my flu shot 2 weeks ago. Ron Clark, depends on where you fly, Mermaid. Myra, that sucks, Mermaid. Declan, all recorded virus in the history lasted no more than 2 years. COVID will be gone in 12 months. Well, good hope. Mermaid, I meant to say no, you don't. Mermaid, autocorrect. Jen, good for you, Sylvia. We all should get rid of this year. James Bainton, hi, James. In Canada, international travel requires one to quarantine for 14 days upon return. Maybe the cruise line should be required to quarantine passengers 14 days before the cruise. Would that be better? Oh, so unworkable. Diane, I'm flying Southwest Airlines from Indiana to Texas, October 28th. No testing required as of yet. Interesting. Mermaid, if you go to the Bahamas, you have to have a coronavirus test. I know that's before you get there, and there's testing once you're there, and it's all mishmash everywhere. Patty S., my ads were suddenly turned off. No explanation. They just no longer show up. Very interesting. Debbie Emanuel, hi, Sylvia. Hope you are well. Carol, I have been on 6 flights since August. No testing for fever, and all flights have been sold out. No empty seats. That is so scary to think about. Dave C., Bruce, you're the only YouTube host that tells it like it is. The other hosts, along with most of their followers, are simply in fantasy land. I hate to agree with you, but what can I tell you? It's scary out there. You deserve to know what I think is happening. I think you deserve the best. I don't know. I don't understand it. Jack, Diane, enjoy your Texas trip. Declan, you flew 3 times in the past month via United. No testing required. Masks required in flight. Penny Lawrence, Australia is 10 hours ahead of the UK. So if it is 8 o'clock in the evening in the UK, it's 6 in the morning in Australia. If that's right. So if you're watching my Friday show and I'm on for 2 hours, I'm on from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. in Australia. Is that I hope I got that right. Please, I sure hope I got that right. Okay, Diane, thanks, Jack Wise. Sylvia, a friend is traveling in September 2021 on the Pride of America, but he is in one of those solo cabins. He's going to be cramped. Laugh out loud. He's 6'6". Oh my gosh, he's going to be cramped. Mermaid, no trivia. There'll be trivia Friday nights on the sponsor channel. Terry, hi Bruce, I got you live. Thank you, Terry, for being here. Carol, mask is the only requirement on airplanes. Mermaid, you're going to go read comments. You're going to read comments. I'm going to read comments. My first time ever hitting the dislike button, says Patty S. Mermaid, yay. Susan R, I've seen Biden ads on your Monday night show over the past number of weeks. Sylvan, 286 people were watching a few minutes ago, only 116 thumbs ups. That might be telling you what people think of my channel and content, or they're not doing it because they're not thinking about doing it. Please give this show thumbs ups if you could, people. It really helps the channel. Plane has been packed each time I've flown, says Declan. Cruises will be the same once allowed. People adore cruising. Millions across the globe love to cruise. Diane Sanders, most COVID testing sites in my Indiana county have been shut down. Jan, Mermaid, he is going to try to get some, I think. Debbie, hi there, Sylvan. Adventures of David and Aaron. Hello from Palm Springs, Bruce. Oh, you guys are killing me. Welcome from beautiful Palm Springs, California. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're safe. Be safe down there. Sylvia, Debbie Manuel, I'm doing well. This will be my last week cleaning dentist office too. Tired, plus leaving at 7 p.m. It's dark and I don't like the dark. Laughing out loud. Myra, how do you do super chat? Down below beside the chat bar, there might be a little $sign thingy. If you hit that, you can do a super chat. I think that's how it should work on phones, tablets, and computers. Sherry, awesome. Hello, Sylvan. Feel better soon, please. Sylvan, Debbie Manuel, how you doing? Jack Wise, while I now live in Texas, I grew up in Fort Wayne, and I still have fond memories of growing up in Fort Wayne. Mermaid C this isn't like a regular show. He usually reads every comment. I'm doing what I can. Hey, everybody. JP Travel Adventures, welcome. Sherry, awesome. You hit the $sign at the bottom of the chat, Myra. That's how you do it. Send Bruce a super chat. No PayPal button on my page. Should be down below in the description or in the about section of my channel. You'll find it there. You might have to do it after the show. You can do a PayPal donation 24/7. You can only do a super chat when I'm live, just so you know. And I really prefer PayPal donations over everything. PayPal just came in, $25 US donation just came in. Robert Boblet, thank you very, very much for that contribution. 98% of that landed here. I love it. Jeff, 3 p.m. New York, 6 a.m. Australia. It's summertime. There it is. It's official. Sherry, awesome, saying hello. Debbie Manuel, I hear you, Sylvia. Working late gets me home at dark. I don't like being out after dark either. Hi, Sherry from JP Travel Adventures. Welcome. Myra, there should be $1 somewhere on that thing down there. Sherry, hello. J&N. Patty S, I'm so disappointed. I love the trivia. Patty, it'll be on Friday nights. Every Friday night, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. UK time, 6 a.m. Australia time, noon Pacific. Just become a sponsor member of this channel, and you get trivia every Friday, guaranteed. Patrick, great monologue tonight, Bruce. Thank you, Patrick. Susan R., one thing you never have ad breaks during the shows like Lolita does, which should beef up your revenues. I don't know. I don't get these ad revenues right now. Mermaid, well, going to lose some viewers with no trivia. Well, it's trivia every Friday. Well, he is, says Mermaid. Hello from a nice hot Florida, says John Williams. Thank you, Todd. Great show tonight, Bruce. Diane Sanders. Jack, my late husband's family lives in the great state of Texas. I'm in Crawfordsville, nephews in Fort Wayne. JNN. Sylvia, travel, thank you very much. Adventures with David and Aaron. Hello from Palm Springs. Hi, guys. Mermaid, where is Palm Springs? It's an hour and a half east of LA. In a beautiful valley. It is a gorgeous place. Arc Adventure had to restart, letting a 3-minute plus ad play in its entirety. Hope you get a hold of YouTube to get to the bottom line of the ad revenue issues. I don't know, guys. It's all fouled up. It's been fouled up since the middle of September, costing us a fortune. JP Travel Adventures, hello from Wisconsin. Cheryl, awesome. Is it any colder out there now? David and Aaron. Sylvia, Traveling with Bruce. When I listen to the rerun in the morning, I get a bunch of ads for the first 45 minutes. People's Public San Francisco. Oh, Jeff Destrop, $10 donation from Jeff on PayPal, Canadian dollars. Thank you. I'll take it any way you want to send it. Thank you. People's Republic San Francisco sent that PayPal donation, Bruce. You, kind sir, deserve it. My first one to a YouTuber. I thank you. I got it. And I really, really appreciate it. Sherry, hello there, Mermaid C. Adventures of David, South Palm Springs. Jen, I just had a gamer ad the last time I went out and I came back. Mermaid, what state is Palm Springs in? California. Susan R. Bruce, check me, but there is no instructions on how to make your PayPal donation below. Well, if you go to any one of my previous videos, you'll find the donation link in any of my descriptions. Or if you go to my About section for my channel, you'll find it there in the About section. You click on it, and it'll pop up. There's a donate button to PayPal. It can be found. Sherry, hello, Jen. Adventures, Palm Springs, California. Mermaid C's going, Arc, Mermaid C, Florida. Jessie Jane, love your show this evening. Thank you, Jessie Jane. Jess Jane. Myra, thank you, Sylvia Swan. Cindy, I watch Sharon at Sea. Like her and Jamie a lot, and they are my guests this Wednesday night. Brandon, my ad was to get a flu shot. David C. Hello from Fort Lauderdale. Nice to hear someone who tells it like it is. Sadly, the majority of your subscribers do not want to face the fact that cruising from U.S. ports is now a, quote, bad idea. There you go. I like Sharon at Sea too, says JP Travels. Jen, Sherry, great to see you here tonight. Sylvia, Myra, you are welcome. Have friends in 29 Palms, says Adventures with David and Aaron. Andres, Moon Palace Grand, that's the one. I was in the Moon Palace Grand in the year 2005, 4, something like that. Yeah, I was there for a week. Myra, Don't see the $ anywhere. Ask Felicia, thumbs ups for you. Andres, Moon Palace Cancun is awesome. Adventures of David and Aaron, love the high desert. Mark B, Moon Palace. Rebecca Reimer, new member. There it is. It's official. Rebecca, thank you for becoming a new member of this channel. I really appreciate it. Join me Monday at 7, Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Use those special emojis all you want. Keep your eyes open for special videos just for sponsor members. Thank you very much. Sylvia, Myra, are you on a laptop or on a phone? That's the question. I'm on a cell phone, she says. If you're on a cell phone, you should be able to go to my About section and find a link there to PayPal. Ron Clark became a sponsor member, travel member. Thank you for becoming a sponsor member of this channel, Ron. I'm so excited. I can hardly get it out. That is fantastic. All of you who are becoming sponsor members, you have no idea what this means. Well, you do have an idea what this means. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Jan is welcoming everyone who's joining in. Myra, I just found it. Thanks again. Thank you, Myra. Way to go. Howard Green. How Bruce? Where am I? Where am I here? Where's that comment? Howard Green. How Bruce and the folks. Howdy, Bruce from Long Island. Howard, thank you, and for being a sponsor member of this channel. Jack Wise, good night all. Thank you, Jack. Have a great evening. Sylvia, Myra, if an Android right across from where you chat, right across from where you chat. I think she found it. Susan R. Declan, right. Masks are good. Masks on to help our businesses. Rebecca, let's get members. Yeah, let's get members. Sponsor members. PT Travelers, any new information on the no sale order since last week? Nothing official. I'm just, all I know is that the cruise lines have canceled all sailings now until till December, first week, which gives them time to watch the election and see what happens next. Debbie Manuel just received a donation from PayPal through you. Thank you, Debbie Emmanuel. Each and every time you do this, you are so special. I cannot express how much you mean to us. Jen and I thank you always from the bottom of our hearts. A $50 donation. Thank you so much. Adventures with David and Aaron. Thumbs ups for Bruce. Debbie Manuel. Yay, 2 new members. JT Travel. Hi, Rebecca. Debbie, 3 total already. And I think we got a 4th. Sylvia, Myra, way to go. Brittany, you got 195 thumbs ups. Is that true? Have we got 130? I don't know. Jan is saying you got 133. Aiden, chapter 1, The Boy Who Lied. I don't know what this is about. I don't know what that is. Aiden, what's going on? Ron Clark, I had to test to fly to Miami. Sherry, hi, Brittany. Arc Adventures, new members. Arc Adventurers, I believe, fellow YouTubers, thank you for being a sponsor member of this channel. Welcome aboard. 4th ones tonight. I really appreciate it. Myra, thanks for replying to me, Bruce. Myra, thank you. Susan, I will never cruise Carnival ships due to the polluting they do. Jen, welcome to ARC. We know you will fit in nicely here. Aiden isn't polluting, a hoax. Oh my gosh, Aiden, you're killing me. Susan R, I agree entirely. He says about tram. James, pollution was a low priority for Carnival. Now the judge has made it a high priority. Yes, very high. Susan R, remember all the plastics that stacked up on the Republican shores last year? 4 to 8 feet high of pollution that was piling up in Dominican. I know it's crazy. Danielle, yes, that time is correct for Sydney and Melbourne. Thank you, Danielle. Let's see here. Where's that message? Here we go. Oh, sorry, I skipped over it. Let me get back here. Oh my gosh, I'm just having a trouble keeping up with my channels, keeping my messages straight. They're all jumbled everywhere. Here we go. Yes, thank you, James. Cruise Law News had a vid on YouTube of MSC just throwing garbage bags over the side while cruising. They do it all, unfortunately. It is a real problem. It's absolutely a nightmare. Stephanie, I heard on the news that one country in Europe is shuttering the country down starting Wednesday for 6 weeks. Aiden, who's Bruce? Ross, 1/3 of Australia by area is 8 hours ahead of London time. Right on. Travel Adventure saying, JP saying, oops. Paper City Gamer Jeff. Thank you for your contributions to this channel through Super Chat. I really appreciate it. You do this often, and I can't thank you enough. I really do. I want you to do me a favor. Make sure you send me a private message on my private email. It's down below, brucefrommert@hotmail.com. Send me your mailing address. I want to send you one of these cards right here when they come out. That's not the card I'm sending you. There's a postcard coming. You've made enough donations to this channel. You deserve a postcard from this channel, and I want to send you one. Please send me your address. I'll get you one in the mail. They should be in later this week. Ross, no COVID in Western Australia, but no international travel. No interstate or international travel. Very interesting. Maddie, some airlines and airports offer pre-flight tests. Some ship a test to your house. Oakland is currently offering free tests. United out of San Francisco is charging $250 for a test. Hello, welcome to a new normal that is ridiculous. That is wild and disturbing at the same time. Myra, yeah, I found the $sign. Thanks, everybody. Susan, James, that is disgusting to think cruise ships throwing trash bags overboard. No MSC for me. Ark, first message as a paid member. Woohoo! They got you there as a sponsor member with the green, and you got a logo. Thank you, guys. Again, thank you. Paper City Gav, I just did a PayPal. I forgot about PayPal. I prefer to do it. Thank you, Paper City. Again, send me your address. I want to get you a card. Aiden Sawyer, James, can you get an Amazon affiliate link? Then can get a cut of whenever I buy stuff on Amazon. Let me tell you a little story about Amazon. I was an affiliate of Amazon as soon as they allowed me to do it back in my first year of being a YouTuber. Just about November, not quite a year ago. I got an email one morning from Amazon telling me I had been cut off. I'd been kicked out. They owed me at that time a couple of $100 US. And they said that since we kicked you out, we're not paying you your money. You're gone. You're no longer part of us anymore. Get off. Don't promote us anymore. Apparently, I had been too eager to promote them as an affiliate link. They said, you broke our rules. You broke the rule. The rules are a million miles long as to what you can't do as an Amazoner. And they kicked me off. And I say good riddance to Amazon. The hell with you bastards. I don't want anything to do with you guys. I keep getting junk email from these guys saying, hey, I'm going, stay the hell away from me. Stay the hell away from all YouTubers. I have seen YouTubers get screwed over to the tune of thousands of dollars that are owed to them. Because remember, you don't know this, but Amazon only pays out after 90 days or so. It can take 2 to 3 months to get a dime out of those guys. And I had hundreds of dollars earned, which is nothing in the big world. But it was just before Christmas, they cut me off. I was getting ready for a big promotion on Amazon all through November and December, because that's the time of year you make the most money. And they shut me down and they ripped me off. And so I couldn't care less about those guys. The hell with them. That's my 2 bits worth. Brittany, Mom and I have been enjoying the show. Thank you, Stephanie. Got my flu shot 2 Saturdays ago. Way to go. Stephanie, Debbie, Manuel. Where's Tom at? Sherry, good to see you, Brittany. Brittany, Debbie, love you both, Bruce and Jen. Thank you, Debbie. You just make such a difference to us. Sherry, hi, Stephanie. Sean, good evening. Bruce just made it to tonight from work. Thank you. Lori, thank you, Lori, for your $5 super chat. I appreciate donations however they come in, wherever they come in. I thank you. I so appreciate these, but I so super, super appreciate the PayPal donations because they are 98% great. But thank you, Lori, as well. Every bit helps us. Debbie, not sure, Sylvie, did you see him on Bruce member show earlier today? Tom was here for the sponsor member show. Might be past his bedtime right now. Art, Jan, thanks. Looking forward to it. Susan R, MSC, not sharing tests, positive tests. No wonder European countries are having huge breakouts of the COVID. As I reported earlier, MSC did not report the single positive test that was on board the ship that we found out about just before the weekend. They did not report it. The reporting came from a newspaper. A reporter dug up that information. It's the only way we know, because under Italian maritime law, MSC is under no obligation to reveal any positive results to the media or the public at large. So they've been cruising for 8 weeks. We don't know. We don't know how many positive tests have been on the MSC Grandiosa since they started cruising. They've had about 20,000 passengers on the ship since they started cruising. They've made no reports. We thought that that's because they had no issues. Now we're finding out, oops, they had an issue last week. It leaked out through a reporter, through an Italian newspaper. It's the only way we know. And as far as I know, they are still under no obligation to make a single declaration of any positive cases. So you go on a MSC ship, I don't know if there's been any positive tests. You may have been exposed to positive tests weeks ago. No one had to tell you. Good luck with that. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Sylvia, Debbie Manuel, he must have went to bed by now. That's Tom. Ron Clark, RCL is very strict on crew pollution. Emily, good evening, Bruce. Welcome, Emily. And I got your pictures, Emily. We saw your pictures on Facebook. You got the amplifier, the telephone amplifier. Let me show everybody what I'm talking about. This is awesome stuff. I love it. Thank you so much, Emily, for doing that earlier today. I'm trying to find it. I'm not sure if I can dig it up or not, but I really appreciate that you popped that up there. It's fantastic. Let's see if I see this somewhere here. Hang on. Just bear with me, folks. Traveling with Bruce. Let's see. Is it here somewhere? Emily, I know it's here, but I'm technically useless, especially live under pressure. But I got the photos. If you want to see Emily's pictures on the Facebook group page of her getting her amplifier, it's there, and it's fantastic. And I say again, thank you, Emily, for that. Stephanie Dory, I don't know what she's doing. Brittany, hi, Sherry. Arc Adventures, loved your shows with Emma, by the way. That was fun. Yes, we did a live show last Wednesday here. Then we did a live show on her channel on Friday. Fantastic. It was great. She's just absolutely wonderful. I love your new amplifier. The sound really works really well. It's quite loud, Emily saying. I know, these are awesome. A $50 donation will get you one of these. I will send this airmail anywhere in the world. Send me a $50 donation on PayPal. Give me your address, and we'll mail you out. Which one do you want? Tell me the logo. We'll send one out. I'll autograph the top of it for you. Fantastic. Stephanie, hi, Sherry, awesome. Gaming techs, Dr. Fauci said they could make tests for as cheaply as $1. Why the heck are they charging $250? Gee, maybe the fact that they lost $5.4 billion in the third quarter? Maybe that, or they're being greedy, or both. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Sherry, hi there, Stephanie. Donnell, hi, Stephanie. Yes, the bad news in Ireland is we'll be shut down for 6 weeks starting Wednesday at midnight. Jen, a donation to the channel has come in, a super chat. I just can't do the PayPal thing. Sorry, Jen, thank you so much for this donation, $6.99 Canadian. I love it. Myra, here it is. Hooray. I'm now part of the super chat. Thank you, Myra, for making a super chat donation to this channel. You guys have got to tell me, you super chatters and you donators on PayPal, what would you like to see? Would you like to see fireworks, a pussycat, a puppy dog, motorcycles flipping in midair? I have some short videos for you that I'm happy to run in appreciation of your donations tonight. Thank you, Paper City Gamer 2. Ron, medical information is considered private, personal information. There you go. Yeah, except that I'd like to know if there's a positive test on board a vessel that I'm about to be on or was on. I'd really like to know that. I think that would be fair to me and my family. Susan R., put that PayPal thing on your drop-down info, Bruce. That Cruise Life is saying, hello, new to your channel. Thank you, That Cruise Life. Welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here tonight. Sherry, awesome. Hey, Emily. Maddie, MSC had 20,000 passengers, but how many crew members? To my understanding, they currently rarely allowed off the ship. Interesting. Lori, we really looked hard, but can't find PayPal link anywhere. We're not Apple here. Check phones and laptop. In the about section of my channel should be the donate button, or if you watch any of my videos in the past, in the description down below on any of my videos I've uploaded, there should be a link there to the PayPal link for Bruce. If you look up paypal.com and look up Bruce Frommert, you might find it that way. There are ways to find it. I'm just frustrated that some of you can't find it easily. Sherry is saying, hello, Cruise Life. James, Emma also tells it like it is. She does. She's great. Stephanie, oh no, Donnell, I want to cruise to Ireland, hopefully next time. Jen, motorcycles, please, Bruce. You want motorcycles? You get motorcycles. Hang on, kids. Here we go. There they go. Yeah, baby. Woohoo! Motorcycles. Check this out. You think these guys are under 30 years of age? I can't imagine these guys being, on a heavy milkshake diet. JM, I'd like to see a death cage match between TWB, Don's family vacation in the Villa de Loca. Stephanie's going, oh no, Donnell. Emily, Sherry, Awesome Sunsets. Hey there, Sherry. James Conway, makes you wonder what else MSC is hiding from the public and what we truly don't know about. Brad Snyder, hi Bruce. How are you? Hello from Pennsylvania. Brad, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show tonight. I'm glad you're here tonight. Bobby and Vlog, hello everybody. Sherry, awesome. Thumbs ups for Bruce. Donnell, yes, Stephanie. Hopefully next year, we'll see what happens. My goodness, thank you all for being here. I finally caught up with the comments. I missed a batch in the middle because my channel skipped through them because I was so far behind, but I'm caught up to you now. Thank you, everybody, for giving my videos thumbs up. My show tonight, thumbs ups. Thank you for those. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the super chats tonight. Thank you for the PayPal donations tonight. They mean the world to Jen and I. We really, really appreciate your support. Jen is saying, yeah, 148 thumbs ups, Bruce. Thank you for that, guys. I really appreciate these thumbs ups. They make a big difference for the channel regarding momentum. Tonight's PayPal donators, let me just double check to see what we've got here. All right, Paper City Gamer, I got your address right on, buddy. Thanks, Jeff. We've got Debbie Manuel making a donation tonight. We have Jeff making a donation on Super Chat and on PayPal. Awesome, man. Beyond. I love that. A donation from Robert Boblet for $25 US. Thank you for that as well. Really appreciate these. And then we have new subscribers joining in. We have a PayPal from Jamie Lopez that came in. Jamie, thank you for a Canadian donation, $25.30. We really appreciate that. We think that's going through. Who else is coming in through here? We've got people sending in their addresses for their postcards. Thank you for that as well. And we had a RedBubble sale earlier today. Somebody picked up something on RedBubble. All of these make a difference to this channel. The big news on this show that I revealed tonight is that we are having problems with our advertising revenues from YouTube. They're all filed up as of September the 15th. We have not been paid. We're not getting paid our ad revenues. The ads are showing. You're getting the ads. I'm not being paid on them. They're showing a 0.00 CPM on all advertising for the last half of September. Lost it all. It was there and it went away. Hasn't come back. And now for the first 17, 18 days of October, every day in October, it's all filed up. We're seeing maybe 33 to 35% of ad revenues that we would normally see. No one at YouTube has been able to tell us what is happening, why it's happening. They are giving us canned responses that everything's fine. All systems are working here at YouTube. Well, they're not working in my bank account. I can tell you that right now. They are not working. And so we have decided to add a second live show for sponsor members. The trivia show that I do every week for this channel will now be on Fridays, 3 o'clock Eastern time, 8 o'clock UK time for sponsor members. And so instead of doing 4 live shows a month for sponsor members, we're doing 8 live shows a month for sponsor members. And that includes the weekly trivia show. So please join this channel as a sponsor member. You're helping me out tremendously because you're helping me take the heat off of the advertising side that I can't count on right now. It's all screwed up at YouTube as far as this YouTuber is concerned. There is no excuse for it, but no one at YouTube can reach me, tell me, guide me. I have no one to talk to. I have no one to call. I'm helpless. And so we're going with an additional sponsor member show. So we will be sponsor member at 7 o'clock Mondays, the regular show at 8 o'clock Monday, like you see now. Wednesday night with a guest, if I can find one. I've got Sherry Awesome Sunsets this Wednesday. Friday, sponsor member at 3 o'clock Eastern, trivia on the way. So that will, I hope, help somewhat offset the loss of ads, but it won't do it all. I need to get to a couple of hundred sponsor members. Right now, we're barely over 50, but I will take it for wherever we can get it. And if we can grow sponsor memberships bit by bit by bit each week going forward, that is an improvement to this channel's dependability for revenue. Because right now we are getting hit badly by the ad thing. We're just being destroyed. Brett, little question for you. What's your favorite cruise ship? I haven't been on enough to give you favorites, but I did enjoy the Oosterdam. We enjoyed the Epic on Norwegian. Jennifer and I, we enjoyed it. My daughter and I enjoyed the Jade, but I need to be on more cruises. 152 thumbs ups now. Thank you. Andre, do you have a planned cruises? None. Nothing. Everything is canceled. Tom Henry and I, with our wives, we were hoping to go on one in February, but we don't know if that's going to happen or not. Mark B, keep up the good work, Bruce. Keep an eye out for PayPal donation tomorrow. Got to go to work. Thank you, Mark B. Thank you. Jen, Andres, there are no planned cruises at the moment. Donnell, I enjoyed the show, Bruce. 153 thumbs ups. Looking forward to joining you on Wednesday and Friday nights with lots of new sponsor members. Thank you, Donnell. Sandy Robinson, Bruce, watching a show from home is so much better than watching from hospital, as I did a few weeks ago. After all, the high-tech test turned out to be pneumonia, doing much better now. Sandy, thank God, and I'm glad you're home, and I hope you're getting better quickly. Again, thank you, all of you out there, for being followers of this channel, supporting me on the RedBubble Store, picking up these mugs, and posting photos holding this stuff on the Facebook group page. I really appreciate that. Jonathan was on the other day showing off his shirt, showing off his coffee mug. Emily is showing off her brand new amplifier. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Jen, thanks, Bruce. I'll try to make it Friday, especially with trivia. Very exciting forward movement, we hope. Sherry, you meant Sharon TC, Sherry Awesome's at sea, Sherry at sea. I'm sorry if I messed that up. Sean, wow, sorry to hear about YouTube. Hopefully they fix it soon. Brad, what's your favorite steam like Titanic and Queen Mary? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. This is who is going to be on my channel Wednesday night. This is the gang that is going to join me. I'm not sure exactly who's joining. If it's going to be just Sharon, but all three or the two of them, I don't know. But I can't wait Wednesday night. We're going to have some fun with these guys. I'm really looking forward to having them on my channel Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern. Really looking forward to that. Sharon at sea, I believe is the correct way to say it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. YouTube has COVID, says Mark B. Laugh out loud, Mark. Susan R, try a complaint on YouTube, on Twitter. Maybe you'll get through to them. More power there. Tim joined late, but sad to hear about the ad revenue issue. Ron, do you think non-U.S. cruises are going to be up sooner than U.S.? Yes, I think so. Jeff, our Norwegian Encore March 1 out of Miami, canceled. Kimberly, good night, Bruce. Thank you, Kimberly, so much for being here tonight. More cruises are being canceled. More will be canceled. I think at the end of the day, the cruise lines are going to cancel all cruises in the first 3 months that were scheduled. So whenever they start again, they'll then cancel the first 3 month cruises right off the get-go, because they're not going to start all their ships at the same time. They're going to start them in a what's that word I'm looking for? Bit by bit. They'll start with 5, and then they'll have 10, then they'll have 15. And everything will be changed up, because there'll be restrictions on how many. There'll be restrictions on glass between booths in restaurants. There'll be mask requirements. There'll be all kinds of social distancing changes. hasn't been done yet. There has to be all this done before we see cruises in the USA. Brad is taking off. Thank you, Brad, for being here tonight. Appreciate it. Sylvia Sheridan has a good-looking husband. Well, there you go. He'll be happy to hear that. I'm not sure about whether she'll be happy to hear that, but I'm sure he'll be happy to hear that. He'll probably appreciate that. We shall see. Systemic. Thank you, Jackie. Systemic. Yes, a systemic startup. It'll be bit by bit by bit by bit, and there you go. Okay, there you go. I'm done. My words are almost gone. Thank you for being here. It's now 9:39 Eastern. I've been on for an hour and 40 minutes, and I want to thank you all tonight for really helping out. The advertising thing is a complete disaster, and there are no answers from YouTube as to what's going on. So our earnings have really dropped here, and they will stay down for a while yet. But thank you, those of you who are becoming sponsor members. You're making a difference big time. One by one, it makes a difference. Thank you for Super Chats. Thank you for PayPal donations tonight. I cannot thank you how much this means to us. This really helps. Goodbye, everybody. See you Wednesday and Friday, says Jen. Ruth, Chevron, goodbye. They are a multi-level oil company. They make money refining and selling gas at the end. So they're a more stable investment. I'll say that much. But I don't know about if they have a dividend. I don't know if it's safe. Going forward, I just don't know. But, half the company is solid. The other half on the exploration, I don't know. Not a fan. I'm not a big fan. All right, great show tonight, Bruce. Thank you, guys. Debbie, great show, Bruce. See you guys Wednesday for Sharon at Sea interview. Yes, looking forward to this day after tomorrow. 8 o'clock Eastern. Jeff, I was on the Encore January 2020, and they canceled March 2021. Oh, my gosh, they're going to cancel me. Kirk, great show, Bruce. I'll get you later this week. Kirk, I'll see you Friday night. See you Wednesday. See you Friday. Thank you, buddy. SLGC, thank you, Bruce, and I hope the YouTube situation resolves quickly. Thank you, and thank you for all of your help to me with these donations. Larry, have a good evening, Bruce. Thank you, Larry Lewis. Love you. Sylvia, good night. Thank you, Sylvia. Ron Clark, have a good night. Debbie, stay safe, Sylvia. Stay safe, everybody. I'm out of here. This has been a wonderful evening for all of you helping me out. Thank you for becoming new sponsor members. I think we're over 50 now. I think I can make a new emoji. That'll be awesome. Paper City Gamer, thank you, buddy. And see you on Wednesday. See you on Friday. Stephanie, bye, Bruce. Great show. Thanks for the truth. And you are welcome. Thank you all for being here. Dan Massey, thank you also. I just saw your message. There it is. Night, Bruce. Thank you, Dan, for everything you do. I love it. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. Stay warm, stay safe, stay cool, stay healthy, stay distanced, wear your mask, and stay safe out there for me. Join me Wednesday night, 8 o'clock with Sharon at Sea. And join me Friday for the sponsor member trivia show, 3 o'clock Eastern time. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Brittany, for your comments and being a loyal follower of this channel. Mermaid is saying bye. And Sean saying good night. See you Wednesday night for the next one. Friday night for the one after that. Have a good night, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Good choice, Brittany, says Debbie. Thank you, everybody. Bye for now.